And again, that's just one example. I do pre-post tests with several, at least one unit in each of the grade levels that I teach in the guidance. And I think Trish and Jen do pre-post tests so that we get an idea, is what we're doing making a difference with the kids? Are they feeling better about it? Do they have more knowledge? And what's their attitude? How is it different? And our hope is that, obviously, 36%, that it's going to be higher than that after we're done with the lesson. Did I miss something? Okay. Sorry. Oh,
okay, it worked.
Guess that's it. We just want to thank you for letting us come and do our assignment. You know, it takes a lot of support, and we talked about collaboration. We want to work with all of you. Maybe we'll be back. I don't know. We might have more assignments. But if there's questions or input. But our whole idea is that we work together for all students. So, any questions?
I got one. How much one-on-one are you with the students? I mean, do you bring students in and actually talk to them, just show them who you are, what I can do for them so they know, feel comfortable? You do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and I can speak for myself. I mean, at the beginning of the year, I'm in the classrooms once a week. So the kids, and one of the purposes that I like doing that is because that's how I develop relationships with the kids, so that they know who I am. And I teach them specifically about what my job is as a counselor. I even do a little survey with them at the beginning of the year of, how can they think I help them? How do they think I can help them? The kids will come for a lot of reasons. Sometimes teachers will say, could you talk to this kid? Sometimes, a lot of times it's parents who call, say, this is going on, I need you, would you just check in? Or sometimes it's longer.
Do you have any students just walk in your door and say, I need help?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot.
That's good. How do you get, another question, in the high school, how do you get along with the older students planning for future?
How do I get along with them?
Yeah, I mean, are some of the ones that have no idea what they want to do, how do you focus them into a direction?
I send them out first. College visits is a huge step for them. Assuming they're going to college, I guess. Even if they don't know if they want big college, small college,
right.
Take a look at a big college, take a look at a small college. Tell me what feels better to you. Just getting them into the college atmosphere is going to help a lot with that.
Okay.
Do all of the kids walk out here knowing what they want to major in? Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I won't say a lot of them, but some of them do walk out the doors with an undecided major.
Well, you guys have some tools that you use with the kids.
Yeah, and we have some online
choices programs where they answer questions,
interest inventories, and that
okay.
kind of.
Which is part of that legislation we talked about, that the kids have to go into high school with a 4-year plan. They have to come out of 8th grade going into high school with that plan. So that's something like right now I'm working with all the 8th graders in groups, and we're taking interest inventories. It's all on the computer-based. Parents have access to it. They've been informed about it. Trying to narrow it down, looking at all the careers, putting them into clusters. There's 16 clusters, and then in the cluster, like health science, then all the things that would be in the health field. Just narrowing it down. So when they meet with her, they kind of have an idea. So when she can help them get them geared up to that 4 years of, okay, if you're going to go in the health sciences field, you obviously need to be taking some math courses and science courses.
Okay.
Where, if somebody's going to go in the agriculture field, definitely we're gearing them towards Scott's program immediately,
right.
long range.
Those conversations, what are you interested in? What are you good at?
Strengths.
What might fit that? Because you want to really pick something later in life that hopefully you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
But as far as individual, I'm going to say I haven't done a time analysis as far as the time, in a week, how many minutes I've spent with individual kids, but I'd say quite a bit of the time is individual counseling.
Mine's probably over half.
Okay.
I'm sure it's over half, in fact.
I'm pretty sure mine's about half.
Okay. Thanks.
We're really fortunate to have licensed counselors and to have 3 of them. And 3 that the students and the parents can communicate with. We could use, frankly, probably 5. Probably 1 at each of the elementary, probably 6. 2 at the high school, 2 at the middle school, and 1 at each of the elementaries. I think maybe some of our school board members have heard us talk about before just the needs of kids and families and the role that school counselors play in that role. I consider one of the best degrees that I ever got was my counseling degree. Just it's amazing when you're talking about how often you work with parents and with staff members, how much more comfortable I feel working with a staff member because I have some skills in counseling. And truly the skills that you gain are life skills to be able to just have good personal relationships with people. But we're very fortunate. When the law changed, there are lots of schools that have waivers. It's a distinct advantage to have people that have education backgrounds rather than coming from some other field necessarily and then pick up a school counseling degree to go with it. So again, we could have 6 instead of 3, and I guarantee you they would be busy. We have lots and lots of kids and families where the principals are shaking their heads with lots going on. So, any comments or questions that you have for these guys?
Okay. Thank you.
That was a great assignment.
We tell Linda, would you?
I have a copy of your PowerPoint too for the.
Sure, we can email it to you.
Okay, great.
That's
Okay.